I am absolutely and utterly a believer in hard work. I'm a proponent of hard work. I have all this money and all I do is work. My entire life is work. This podcast is work. I'm getting in the car and going to another meeting, work. I'm gonna fuck a bitch, that's work. She's gonna be on my arm at the fucking Cannes, the film festival. That's more credibility. I consider it work to fuck her. That's work. I wanna go to the gym so I'm in good shape, work. It's all work. My entire life is work. And people don't wanna look at life that way. They wanna talk about work-life balance and being lazy and all this crap. I don't believe in any of that. If you want to win, you have to outcompete the man who's prepared to do nothing but work. It's player versus player. If you're going to sit there and go, I don't want to work more than an hour a day, well, the guy who does want to work more than an hour a day is going to beat you. And no matter how smart you are, there's always a smart dude who's doing the same smart work you are for more hours than you're doing it. That's just the nature of the game.
Have you ever found yourself questioning the path you're on, wondering if the road less traveled is the one you're meant to take? Today's session isn't merely about absorbing wisdom. It's a clarion call to action. Andrew Tate presents 3 fundamental principles that forge the cornerstone of not just wealth creation, but of living a life that's truly exceptional. Each principle, a blend of ancient wisdom and modern strategy, challenges us to elevate our game. Are you merely surviving, or are you thriving? Let's explore how these principles can transform your approach to life and success.
Evolution requires pain. While others complain that they do not feel happy enough, I'm happy I'm struggling. I don't want to be happy. I want to be great. This is the beauty of life as a man. Let me ask you a question. Imagine you're engaged in mortal combat against me, the top G. Somehow, grace from God, a miracle, you have managed to survive longer than a few seconds. You have me in a chokehold and I have you in a chokehold. Both of us are losing air. You're sitting there struggling, understanding you're in pain, about to pass out, wishing you could breathe, and you look across at me and I'm smiling. You understand? I don't care. I'm happy to be struggling. I wanted to fight. You wanted to win. I wanted to fight. That's the difference. You're concerned with winning. I wanted to just fight, and we're fighting. That is the beauty of life as a man, to be great. If you concern yourself only with being happy, you are once again acting like a female or a child. Happiness is fleeting. It doesn't even matter if you're concerned only with the hedonism of happiness. You're gonna drink alcohol and go to parties and go to festivals and take drugs. I want to be happy. Who cares? I want to be great. I want to be great all of the time. And let me ask you a question as a man at home, genuinely, truthfully. Would you rather be a loser who's always smiling, a happy loser, or would you rather be a stressed winner? Because I'll tell you something about winners. Most of them are stressed.
We are stressed.
We're stressed. Putin is stressed. Genghis Khan was stressed when his messenger turned up after a 4-week ride with updates from the battlefront of Iran. I'm sure he was stressed by what he read. Even if it was very good, even if it all looked fantastic, he started to feel stressed. Okay, well now maybe I need to go to Iran. How long is it going to take me to get there? Maybe we need to send more horses. Maybe we need to colonize Iran. He felt stress because the beauty of life as a man is to be great. So you have to sit here and ask yourself, do you want to be a happy loser that's insignificant? Nobody knows you exist. Women don't respect you. Men don't respect you. Nobody cares if you live or die, but you get to smile all the time. Or do you want to be one of the most important people on the planet with a little bit of stress?
Look at Donald Trump. Look what he's going through.
Absolutely.
Super stressed. And how old's he? 76 years of age? Going through a matrix attack like we've never seen. Imaginary man's lived his entire life without ever committing any crimes. And now suddenly there's indictments and charges coming out of nowhere. He's trying to run for president at the same time. He, I guarantee, is stressed.
Does he want to be happy or does he want to be great?
Because he's got billions of dollars. He could just drop out the presidential race, go and move to St. Kitts, live in a big mansion.
You can go to the beach.
Yeah, easy.
You can go be happy. You can get a little cocktail, a little umbrella.
But he doesn't, because that's not the way Donald Trump is wired. He is a champion and he's a fighter, and he is dealing with the stress to become the world's most powerful man once again.
He would have never gotten to where he is if he was the kind of person who was concerned about being happy.
Ever.
He didn't care about being happy. Being happy is for children and women. He wanted to be great, and that requires stress in the first place. That's the exact point. So forget about this garbage of I want to be happy, I don't feel happy, happiness. I get these messages all the time. How do I feel happy as a man? You're not supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be monumentally influential and capable. That's what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be the kind of person that when people call your phone with a problem, you can fix it. You're supposed to be the kind of person that people look at and feel deep respect for, male or female. Even my enemies respect me. They don't want to. They can't help it, but they can't stand my brilliance. They go, he's so tall and strong and sexy and rich. All these women keep sending him super chats. My wife doesn't even suck me off. Destroys their soul. I am brilliant because I've decided to be brilliant. And if I have to sacrifice happiness to be brilliant, then that's fine. You know what the great thing about it is? You know it's amazing what God gives, how the whole world becomes full circle? If you stop caring about being happy and you start caring instead about being great, guess what you end up being?
Great.
Along with great.
And you know what?
Happy. You end up happy if you forget about happiness and try to become great. If you concern yourself with happiness, you end up in a crowd surrounded by ketamine skanks jumping up and down in a festival doing dumb shit. You will never be successful if you're concerned about being happy, so forget about it.
According to Tate, what is the real currency of life? A. Happiness. B. Money. C. Excellence. How does Tate propose we achieve true fulfillment? Pursuing comfort. B. Seeking challenges. C. Avoiding pain. What does Tate identify as the enemy of greatness? A. Fear. B. Comfort. C. Sadness.
You're not afraid of work. I find it amazing there's guys out here who are still broke.
Really?
How can you be poor in the modern society that we live in? There's money everywhere.
That's-
It's literally everywhere. Like, so when I see a dude, he's like, oh yeah, man, I'm broke. I just look at him and go,
You're not trying hard
you're not
enough.
trying hard enough.
Yeah.
You're simply not trying hard enough. If I can do it from a single mother, effectively, from a loot and council state to an ultra high net worth individual, then I refuse to accept that others can't do it. And people will say, oh yeah, but you did this or you had this, blah, blah, blah. Perhaps, but I don't operate within that realm. I'm not going to be softer on anyone else than I was on myself. If I held myself to such a crazy high standard and I was so accountable and so difficult and so hard on myself, why am I going to be soft on you? I was extremely hard on myself. I'd go sparring for 4 hours, and if I got hit once, I was furious.
You want to be hit more?
No, I don't want to get
Oh,
hit.
you don't get hit. Okay.
I want to just whoop ass.
Oh,
I don't want to get
sorry.
touched,
Yeah.
right? I got hit once. I couldn't sleep for days. I was absolutely a perfectionist, right? And then there's dudes out here who are just sloppy.
Right.
Just sloppy with their entire life. They're just sloppy. And they're like, oh yeah, well, just wear the mask.
They deserve what's coming.
Right, they deserve what's coming to them. Slavery. They're amateurs. Really living in a paradigm shift where the professionals of life, and when I say the professional, I'll explain what that means in a minute, but the professionals of life are going to genuinely excel, where all of you amateurs are going to fail. Most people, most men especially, they live their life like complete amateurs. I don't understand how they even function. They don't know their own passport number. They haven't memorized it. They don't know.
Aside though, like people in general,
They're amateurs.
I sometimes I do wonder how people have gotten to certain ages and how they're even functioning, getting offended by very simple things. I'm just like, how have you gotten to an age, lived your whole life? How on earth are you functioning if that's gonna upset you?
Absolutely.
I don't
Amateurs.
understand how that even exists.
Amateurs, and that's how they stay inside the matrix.
Right.
You need to exert a degree of professionalism. That's what I was saying earlier about the crypto kids. If you have money, great, fantastic, you've ticked that off. But there's a whole bunch of other areas of professionalism you need to excel in. You can give me any firearm on the planet right now, I'm going to hit the target. You can give me any car in the world, basically, I'll outrun the cops. Like, I'm that guy. You need to become that guy. It's practice. You need to go do it. But these dudes just don't do it. We're suffering from cowardice.
Tate speaks of life as a constant battle. What is his weapon of choice? A. Diplomacy. B. Hard work. C. Retreat. What does Tate say about the work-life balance? A. It's essential. B. It's a myth. C. It's achievable with moderation. In Tate's view, what defines a man's worth? A. His wealth. B. His character. C. His work ethic. Thank you for joining us on this thought-provoking journey with Andrew Tate. As you reflect on his teachings, remember that the choice between mediocrity and greatness is yours to make. Like, share, and subscribe for more insights that challenge the status quo. Until next time, dare to question, dare to strive, dare to achieve greatness.